When Shedeur Sanders received the call that he was finally selected in the NFL Draft on day 3, his emotions poured out in a splash. Literally. Chosen by the Cleveland Browns with the 144th pick, Sanders took a celebratory plunge into the swimming pool at his father's house, embracing the joy after an intense few days. Reflecting on his draft experience, Sanders showed maturity beyond his years. Despite being touted as a potential first-round pick, he fell to the 5th round, sparking debates about his draft position. While some may have felt bitter, Sanders remained focused on the positive, emphasizing his faith and resilience. "Nothing really affected me the last couple of days," he said. "It's just understanding faith, and that God really has me." Even a prank phone call from someone pretending to be New Orleans Saints GM Mickey Loomis didn't faze him. Sanders dismissed the incident as a childish act, highlighting his ability to stay calm under pressure. Despite the draft's uncertainty, he refused to wallow in self-pity, understanding that the path forward now lies in what he can control, preparing to play and coach Kevin Stefanski's offense. The NFL world buzzed with questions about why Sanders slid so far, especially considering his stellar college career. Last season, he threw for over 4,000 yards, 37 touchdowns, and led the NCAA in completion percentage. Some speculated that the arrogant narrative contributed to the slide, but Sanders' demeanor contradicted any assumptions about his character. His flair for fashion, from gaudy jewelry to checking his designer watch during touchdown celebrations, was more of a statement than a flaw. Cleveland GM Andrew Berry explained that fit was a factor in their initial decision to pass on Sanders, but the Browns eventually selected him, and the team's quarterback room now includes aging veteran Joe Flacco and former first-round pick Kenny Pickett. Though Sanders was drafted in the 5th round, he understands that the real work begins now. It's not about where you start, but how you finish. The NFL is filled with stories of late-round picks who became stars, and Sanders has the potential to follow suit. His journey to the NFL is only beginning, but with a chip on his shoulder and the backing of his teammates, Sanders is motivated to prove the doubters wrong. As Browns cornerback Denzel Ward tweeted, "Time to be legendary. Let's do it." The stage is set for Sanders to leave his mark on the NFL.